After this video, you're going to understand the whole system of manifestation so that you can allow it to happen fast and instantly. I appreciate you subscribing right down at the bottom, because I'm Brand Victoria, your manifestation/mindset coach, and I'm here to help you become the best version of yourself, mind, body, and soul. You know what's funny? When people take isolated parts of manifestation and just how the universe works in general. So tell me, is this you? Where you're doing all the manifestation techniques, you're waking up, you're feeling good, you feel positive, things are just working out for you. And then all of a sudden, something bad happens. Like you're doing everything, but something bad happens. What the heck? Is that what you're saying to yourself? So then you think that you're not doing something right. Like this manifestation stuff is maybe not working, or maybe you got to tweak it somewhere. Listen, I'm going to tell you this, and this is going to blow your mind. That bad thing is actually there for a reason. It is there for you to be on the fastest path to your manifestation. Yeah, it is. And remember, going off the premise of every single moment is synchronicity. Everything that happens to you is meant to happen to you, and it's happening to you for a reason. So that bad thing that happened, it's there for a reason. It's showing you that you have a limiting belief and some emotions that go along with it. That's what it's showing you. So your system, your internal system, because you're always being guided and you have the perfect GPS that always puts you on the fastest path to your manifestation. So when you're going along on your path and then something bad happens, that right there, the way that you react to that will tell you if you are on the fastest path to your manifestation or if you are on the detour path, delay in your manifestation. Now, I'm not saying that you have to feel positive all the time. You can't feel any low vibe emotions. Not what I'm saying at all. But what I'm saying is when you start to feel stress that you have an unexpected bill, that falls in the delay detour category. So what you want to do is shift the limiting beliefs and also regulate your nervous system. And that's something I had to learn. I learned that much later, the regulating your nervous system part. But that right there, whew, that has changed my life, y'all. Recently, I've been doing the Wim Hof breathing technique, and it has been amazing. I'm like, oh my gosh, if I would have been doing this years ago. But I got introduced to it now because I was meant to know now. And it's interesting because it combines meditation with cold exposure and breath work. So you're getting 3 things in one. And so I do it where, like, I'll either do it in the shower, or I'll run a bath of cold water. But at first when I started doing it, I was like, you know what? How is this gonna work being in this cold water? But as I did it, you don't even feel cold. You really don't when you're doing it. Like, that's not even something that you think about. I'm telling y'all, if you have not done it yet or looked into it, that Wim Hof method is going to change your life. And you watching this in general, and me speaking about synchronicities, this is a synchronicity that you are here. This is your fastest path to your manifestation right here. Whether you have a positive or a negative reaction to this video tells you this is the fastest path to your manifestation. That's what it is. You're always going to be where you need to be at the right time if you allow it. And the way that you allow it is let the system work. That's it. Just let it work and not isolate parts of the system. Because let's see it like this. If you have a bike and then you take off the back wheel, well, that bike's not going to ride really, is it? It's not going to be so smooth. Or if you have a bike, but there's no air in the tires, it's going to be pretty hard to ride it. That's how this is. If you get stuck on the bad stuff, that stressful stuff, that stuff that worries you and gives you anxiety, you're isolating a part of the system. You're resisting the system from working so that you can have your manifestation in the fastest way. And it's when you start looking at that part and you start to regulate your nervous system and identify the limiting belief. Oh, I feel upset because I got an unexpected bill because life isn't working out for me. Okay, why is it so bad if life isn't working out for you? Because I'm failing. Okay, so then you get into the limiting belief of it. And then you shift it. You can reframe that limiting belief. And then you know what? You're on your fastest path. The fastest path to your manifestation. That's how easy it is. It's not even a difficult thing. And the more you start recognizing that every moment is a synchronicity, you're going to be amazed. And so I was looking at something on Amazon yesterday, and then the next day, I got a coupon for it. Now, somebody that is unconscious to the synchronicities would be like, oh, well, that would have happened anyway. But somebody who has been recognizing synchronicities will look at it differently. Because these are two different realities. So I was like, that is a synchronicity. This stuff is, I just started looking at things like so differently. Like, I'm like, even if somebody talks to me, like a neighbor said hi to me yesterday, I was like, synchronicity. That's what it is. You're always at the right time, the right place at the right time. Wherever you're at right now is where you're meant to be. So if you are starting your business and you only have 100 followers, well, that's where you're meant to be. You are. So start to notice why you are where you're at. Why? If that's not where you want to be, why? And as you keep doing this, it'll become so apparent, y'all. And you'll look at things differently, at all these things being synchronicities. And then as you do that, you'll be able to manifest faster because you are aware and you recognize how the system works. You're actually experiencing how the system works and you're conscious of it. So then it speeds up your manifestation because it speeds up, you start seeing more synchronicities and being aware of it. So that comes with a different, a deeper consciousness, or I should say a higher consciousness, where you can recognize these things. Isn't that amazing? I mean, this stuff, there's always more to learn. There really is. Because I've been doing this since learning about conscious manifestation since 2014. But I didn't know nothing about the breath work. I didn't know nothing about synchronicities. It hit different now. It hits different. And that's because we're shifting realities all the time. So when you understand things differently, it's because you're in a new reality. So I know this got to the right people, because if you're seeing this, it's a what? Synchronicity. Everything is a synchronicity. Every moment is a synchronicity. Every second is a synchronicity. This right now is a synchronicity. Me talking to you is a synchronicity. But I appreciate you for subscribing right down at the bottom. And I appreciate you for watching this video, because I have so many more to come, because I got a lot to talk about, y'all. And I will see you in the next one.